What's up, guys? This is F90 Bills. We're here, me and Elvis, with the Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT. So last time we saw it, we were doing the swap in 2018. We swapped in an EJ20x, right, Elvis?
Yeah, the EJ20x, and stuff didn't come out as planned, and now we're gonna try to see if we could fix it after a long hiatus.
Yeah. After we put the motor in, we had a few other issues. We got all that stuff sorted out. Elvis went to get it tuned, and then they did a compression test right before, and I think he got 170 on both passenger side cylinders, and on the driver's side, which I think is cylinder 2 and 4, he got 145 and 115. So we're thinking it's a head gasket. So we're gonna do another compression test just to see, make sure we get the same results. Then we're gonna do a leak down test, and based on the leak down test results, if we can confirm it's the head gasket, we're gonna pull the motor, swap the head gasket on the driver's side, and hopefully we're back in business. We can get this bad boy tuned, and Elvis is gonna make some good power.
Let's go. Let's see.
Yeah.
You gotta take it to the track, get some numbers, and see how this EJ20.
Last time we were at the track, I think Elvis ran a 13.7, but the motor now has this motor is higher compression than the factory motor, so I don't think that half the liter displacement is gonna matter with the higher compression now. And now we got a new turbo, so I think Elvis is gonna pump up some much better numbers.
Yeah.
Whenever we get there. Fuel pump, so there's no fuel in the motor when we crank it for the compression test, because the fuel will wash out where the cylinders are, and it'll strip all the oil off. So we don't want too much fuel dumping in there while we crank. So there's a 15 amp fuse here for the fuel pump. We're gonna just pull that out, and then we'll just crank the engine while the spark plugs are still in, just to let it burn out whatever's in the line. Then after we do that, we're gonna start taking out the 4 coil packs on all 4 cylinders, and then we're gonna pull the plugs out, and then we're gonna start doing the compression test.
So we're taking out the spark plugs, and you know, when they build these motors, they didn't think we had to change spark plugs.
Let me see them hands. You gotta have baby hands to take these spark plugs out.
Baby hands.
Little man hands up in here. This side's already out. Elvis got the first one out. He's just working on the second one right now. Over here we got the Lexus, and on this side we got my boy Mitesh, 2 AM Cars, getting ready to wrap his bumper. So I'm gonna link his channel in the description below. It's a real fun car. Has a similar setup to what I used to have in my Lexus. So we compression tested the motor. We got basically the same results as what the tuner company did back when he tried to get the car tuned in 2018. So now we're gonna get a leak down test kit, and Elvis is gonna get his air compressor. So now we're gonna kind of try to narrow down where this compression leak is, and verify it's the head gasket, and make sure it's not like a valve or the piston rings or something. Then we're gonna basically pull the motor out, and hopefully it's good to go. But we just want to verify that before we go through all that work, and it's, you know, not the head gasket.
If now we have to get another EJ20x.
So what do you think the car is gonna make when everything's done?
You know,
what's your goal?
I'm shooting for like a 93, maybe like 320 horsepower, and I want to go E85. You know, maybe close to 400s, but I don't think so.
I think those are good numbers. I would like the 320 on a pump gas, a 93. I think that'll be a nice reliable, because 93 is so much easier to get over here compared to E85. But and then you could put the 85 when you got race meet.
Yeah, the Flex Fuel kit. Don't worry, they finally released it.
He'll use 93 to race that red car, and but he'll use the 85 on me. So now, while we wait to do the leak down test on Elvis' Subaru, if we take a look over here, we'll see the awesome Lex. And here is my Subaru Legacy 2.5 GT. So I got the Lex. It was first. Needed a daily. shows this thing. Originally I wanted a pickup truck, but I decided to go with Subaru since I always wanted one since I was in high school, even before I had my license. One of the first mods I did was downpipe, and then the power I got from that, I knew I needed bigger brakes. So I got the CTSV calipers. Sorry, wait, I think it's the ATSV calipers or ATS premium calipers. Either way, they're Brembos, and they got the STI rotors from a 2004. And because I did that, I had to upgrade the wheels too. With no way it was gonna play with the stock wheels. We go back here. I thought I had a clip showing you guys the exhaust, but I don't know where that went. So here's a clip from when I lifted the Subaru at my job to change out some exhaust gaskets. I had a little leak coming from the back pipe section. So here we see the exhaust. We got the NVIDIA logo. I decided to try high temp RTV there. If you saw the NVIDIA downpipe also. I think the quality is pretty good. Definitely better than anything you get on eBay. My favorite part, other than the sound, is definitely this NVIDIA logo. Looks awesome from the back. It's no V8, but I think it sounds pretty damn good. The wheels here, it's a Koenig, something 17-inch. Declare their brake calipers. I had a pretty good experience with Koenig wheels on the Lex. This is 3 sets in total. Take a look at the engine. We could see I got some mods here, nothing too crazy. On the side here, I got the Groom Speed cold air intake, got the Parent turbo inlet, and the Groom Speed 3-port boost controller. And then I think this is the most expensive mod. It's the Groom Speed top mount intercooler. Then on the side here, I got my Go Fast bits. See a clip. So the Subaru has been tuned by Precision Tuning down in New Jersey. They did a pretty good job. The car makes 270 torque and almost 260 horsepower. I think 257. Let's see if I can find a dyno sheet. You know, the car is not manual, so you know it's not perfect. I think manual would have definitely felt a little bit better to drive, but the auto is still pretty good for what it is. It's no double clutch, but it's still fun with the little paddle shifters. And then there's something called SI drive, where there's 3 modes where you can shift between. So it's intelligent, which is like fuel economy mode, sport, which I would just consider normal, and then there is sharp or sport sharp, and that one is like the fastest mode. Not only do you get more boost and you stay in boost longer, it changes shift points in the transmission, and then it makes you downshift a lot earlier. So in hard cornering, I will brake hard maybe right before I go into the turn, and the car will downshift to a nice gear really early. It's not gonna doesn't drive like how a normal auto would drive in that mode, which is pretty nice.
Obviously, a manual transmission would still be better. I'd rather, you know, do a rev match downshift, but it's, you know, it's pretty close considering. So definitely one upside to this car is driving in the snow. It's a beast compared to the Lexus and the Infinity. All-wheel drive is, you know, you can't compare that to rear-wheel drive in the snow, even with snow tires. So I've driven the Lex and the Infinity with snow tires in the winter, and then Subaru with all seasons. I'd still take the Subaru. I can't imagine if I put snow tires on the Subaru. Pretty good. So that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed my little Subaru video. Maybe later on might do more mods if I'm motivated by Elvis. Right now I got a lot of things going on with the Lexus. Gonna see if I can get that tuned soon. So this and the Infinity on the back burner for now. But I wouldn't count it down and out just yet. Maybe later I could see if I could upgrade a turbo, maybe some headers, and I don't know if I'll ever go E85 in this car. I think it's just not common enough. So turbo, headers, obviously injectors, and something not too crazy. It's still auto, so I wouldn't be crossing the 350 horsepower mark anyway. So might not do anything at all. Might just buy another car. But it's fun to have. Definitely a good buy. So I'll see you guys next time. If you like this video, please like. You can comment any questions. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think about the Subaru Legacy. I prefer them to WRXs. See you guys next time.